The Z Fold 6 Slim tip for September 25th launch. This could finally bring an overdue upgrade. So we're going to talk about the upgrades that are going to be coming to the Z Fold 6, when it's going to come to, and what this could mean for Samsung. But before we dive into all those, if you are new to this channel, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. Z Fold 6 Slim, tipped to be September 25th launch, could finally bring an overdue upgrade. Again, this is an article out of Android Authority. So we've been hearing rumors about a Z Fold Slim Ultra type device coming from Samsung for the last few months now. And over the last month or so, we've been getting more and more information about it. I still think that there is some a level of uncertainty in terms of a Slim or an Ultra. Again, this is the same thing with the iPhone Slim and Air, Ultra, whatever device. There's reports about a Slim device or a Ultra device as well when it comes to the Z Fold 6. But let's talk about this real quick in this article. One thing of note is that it will be thinner than the Z Fold 6's, which is 12.1 millimeters at this point. This device is expected to be slimmer than that. It's going to also feature a larger 6.5-inch external display and an 8-inch internal display, which will be bigger than what we currently have at 6.3 and 7.6 inches. So larger screen. So in terms of slim, I think when they say the slim moniker, we're going to talk about how thin it is. But with those beefier specs on the outside, it definitely also captures more of an ultra type of feel in terms of specs. So, and if these hold true, we'll see what happens. The report goes on to suggest that the phone will be offered in black color and carry a price tag of approximately, get this. So, this is one back. If you heard the name Slim and you thought that this was going to be a device that was going to be cheap, guess what? Wrong! No, we're thinking, so if this holds true, this price tag is going to be $2,100. Yes, we're talking about a foldable phone over $2,000. So because of the bigger screens, that's what you're paying for right there. So $2,100 for this device. I wonder if there's going to be different models as well. If you want more storage space, that price point can go up to $2,300. We will see. Let's also see something else that we know about it. This includes a 10 megapixel front-facing camera and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. Samsung will finally upgrade the under the display camera. So we know that they've had the 4 megapixel under camera display. It's been the same since the Z Fold 3. So it looks like with the 6 Slim, they finally will upgrade that to a 5 megapixel camera and also put a new sensor in there as well. So for those selfies or those video calls, if you're going to be using that under display camera, it should yield a better result, better picture quality, better video from that camera. Finally, because that is definitely one of the major drawbacks once they implemented it, was that it was the quality on that was terrible. But it did the job for what you wanted to be done, and it was under display, so it didn't take up any more real estate on your screen. But again, we've seen 4 and 5 and a 6, and they kept that the same. So it looks like finally with the Slim model, they're going to up that model. So again, well, it remains to be seen if this is going to be called the Slim or the Ultra, because the Ultra would garner that price tag and the upgrades that they're doing to this. But the Slim is because it's a little bit thinner. Like I said, I don't know what they're going to go with. I think the Ultra will probably be a better name, because I think it will match up to what the upgrades that they've done to it, and I think that will help justify the price point that they're thinking about with $2,100 at probably just a starting point. Again, what do you think? Would you be willing to spend $2,100 for an Ultra device? And also, are these upgrades enough for you to want to spend that much money? Larger external screen, larger internal screen, and upgraded under the camera display. Again, No pen will be included with this if all these rumors are to be believed. Again, you have to justify if this makes sense for you. I have my own opinion about that. I don't know if the $2,100 and these upgrades will justify that, and then they do not include the pen. That is something that is questionable, and I'm just not quite sure what Samsung is thinking. I think a lot of people who want that Ultra device want the pen just to be included in the device already. But if they're going to be making a slimmer device, they're probably just going to scrap that idea already and just be done with it at this point. I don't know if they're going to ever include the pen in there. We know they have done it with the Ultra devices, with the Notes or whatever, but they're refusing to do it with the Z Fold devices. But again, maybe if Honor or Huawei or somebody else out there comes out and does that, force Samsung to do it. But we'll see what happens with that when Samsung does finally release information. Again, the release date on this phone is expected to be in September. September, and it also could include a titanium frame to it as well. So those are a couple of other upgrades that are expected as well. So again, a couple of more tidbits added to that. Is that enough for you to justify that $2,100 price point as well? So we'll see what Samsung does when this phone does finally come out. Again, let me know what your thoughts are about this. Is that $2,100 price point a breaking point for you? Is that too much? Or are you okay with that if these upgrades are to come true? Let me know what you think about that down in the comment section below. Gladly want to know what you guys think about that, and definitely want to converse with you and talk about your thoughts as well. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Again, if you are new here, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well. Also, chances are if you enjoy this type of content, you have friends or family that does as well. So make sure you share this with them. Also, to stay up to date with the latest tech news, head over to SoundsNerdy.com, where I curate and aggregate tech news from around the web, bring it to you at SoundsNerdy.com, where I cover Apple, Samsung, Google, Android, computing, and even more general tech news, all at the website SoundsNerdy.com. And until the next video, guys, stay nerdy.